Have you ever felt stuck in your spiritual journey? Well, I'm going to tell you right now that there's no such thing as blockages. You're not being prevented from anything by anything other than your own definitions on what's going on in your life. Most of the time, people are they're trying to get away from what's happening right now. And a big thing that I don't see is realizing that everything that's happening right now is exactly what needs to happen when you let it happen for you to get to where you want to be. And when you sit there and you define it as somewhere you shouldn't be, and you should be better than this, and things should be going differently, that's when you don't allow what needs to happen to happen. So it's not like there's some karmic block. There's not someone who prevented you from being able to live your life. There's not some mystical force that's in your way. It's just you and how you define your experience. It's your definitions. Do you define experiences as negative and bad? Well, then you're in denial and you're invalidating that experience, and therefore you're going to stay in that experience because you're labeling it as bad. And you're not going to extract anything from it because you're in denial of what's happening in the now. Now I get it, because getting triggered is not fun, but getting triggered is exactly what you need to move forward, because getting triggered is like, hello, you got this belief system that does not serve you. So it's time to let it go, because this feeling of negativity is telling you you are out of alignment with your true self. If you were always your true self, you would be, living your best life and there wouldn't be any conflict. The only time there's conflict is when you're not being your true self, and then that's how that happens. So if you think that you're not getting to where you want to be, you really need to sit back and analyze, how are you defining your now experience? How are you defining your day-to-day life? Is it, I have to get away from this? Is it, I shouldn't be here? Because if that's it, then you're the one who's preventing your life from happening. That's on you. And it's not a block, it's just you're getting in the way. Because everything that you want is always trying to get to you. It's doing its very best to come to you. It's all because you're putting out that energy. Your natural energy is of joy and love and peace and excitement and all of the above. And the only time that ever gets inhibited is when you define experiences as unwanted, as this shouldn't be happening, as I should be better than this, and etc. But where you are right now is the perfect stepping stone to get to where you want to be. And if you're invalidating that stepping stone, you're never going to move on, because you're looking at this path in front of you and you're like, I don't want to step forward. I shouldn't be here. But you're not going to get anywhere by not moving, are you? So don't sit there and define your life as, I have blockages, because if you sit there and you say, I have blockages and I'm being blocked, that's what you're going to manifest, because the universe supports you unconditionally. If you think you're an amazing person, it's going to support you in that unconditionally. If you think you're a terrible person, it's going to support you in that unconditionally. The universe is nothing but a mirror, and you're the only thing here. It's all up to you. So how you define yourself, how you define your life, how you define your experiences is exactly how you receive and experience life. All you have to do is follow that formula. Take action on your passion to the best of your ability. Take it as far as you can go with no insistence on the outcome, and work on your limiting beliefs via your triggers. So, when bad things happen, when things go unexpectedly, don't sit there and be like, oh no, this is bad. Be like, wow, this is so good. It's part of my excitement that things happen that I don't want, because now I can figure out what energy I'm putting out in order to attract this situation, Or at the very least, it's just showing me what I don't prefer so that I can know more clearly what I do prefer. See, because it's really about pronoia. Pronoia, the opposite of paranoia. Pronoia is everything is serving me, everything is going my way, everything is always good, and everything is positive. But not because of like, oh, it only is positive. No, because no matter what happens, I'm defining it as positive. If I get slapped in the face, I define that as a positive experience instead of going into the negative and feeling reactive and defensive and putting off that negative energy, which only exacerbates negativity and perpetuates negativity. Like, life is really so much easier than most people make it out to be. And the reason why it goes so wrongly for so many is because they offer their vibration to what they are observing. They see something they don't like, and then they match that energy. They match it. You see something in your reality that, triggers you, and you lower your vibration to match that energy. You're like, I don't like listening to this radio station, so I'm going to switch to it because... That's why it's important to be unconditionally happy. That is not in denial of negative emotions, but it is happiness without conditions, without condition. Without things needing to be the way you want them to be. Without needing things to be the way you expect them to be. So it's not a delusional denial of negativity, because negativity is still a part of it. Negativity is still, negative emotions are still part of a mechanism that is to be addressed, because it's an alert telling you you're out of alignment. So it's an important and valid part of your experience. Like, you need to know when your gas tank is out of gas, so it's reading E. You don't just cover it up and pretend you're all happy. It's not that kind. It's realizing that none of this is meant to be taken seriously. This is all just a dream. It's an illusion. None of this is real. The consequences are not really that bad. And you can't die. You're an infinite, indestructible soul. And that's just how it is. Because you're literally creating your reality based on your vibration. Literally, in real time. All you gotta do is relax and let it happen. Because you already are on the path. You've already made agreements to have certain things happen at certain points in your life. And the only way you can miss a manifestation that you are setting up is by worrying about it not happening, by worrying that you're blocked, and putting out a negative energy of it's probably not going to happen, or I don't know, I got to make it happen, I got to do something, I have to. No, just relax, let it be. Chill out, take a step back, just let everything happen as it is, and realize that you're exactly where you need to be. And even if you're in an unpreferred situation, you can still utilize it positively by defining it as, this is where I am supposed to be, and this is a positive thing. I can extract a positive outcome from this, even if it's something I don't prefer, even if on an objective level it's a mechanically negative experience. I don't need to define it emotionally as negative. And once you sit back and actually accept that right now is perfect as it is, that's how you accelerate to where you need to be, because you're allowing the stepping stones to be there instead of invalidating and denying the stepping stones. All you got to do is take action on your passion and excitement. If you're not taking action on your passion and excitement, you have a belief system that says that something bad is going to happen if you do. So analyze that belief and let it go. Sit back and relax. And if you resonate with this content, go ahead and like and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.